What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're going to be looking at the new time walking rewards that have been added into the game in patch 6.2.2. Now, not only have they added new rewards into the game, but they've also added a new currency called time warped badges, and those badges are what you're going to use to buy the rewards. Now, what we're going to be doing in this video is obviously we're going to be looking at what the rewards are, how to get the badges, and most importantly, this is really important, is how to efficiently get all the rewards on your account as painlessly as possible. And I want to emphasize painlessly because this grind is like no other. It's like real time walking, going back to like Wrath. No, it's going back to Burn. No, it's not even going back to vanilla. This is like going back to EverQuest with how ridiculous this grind is. Like, I'll tell you guys what you can get, right? With each time walking event, there's like Wrath of the Lich King and Burning Crusade time walking event. So each one has a mount that you can get. The mount, get 5,000 of these little time warp badges. You know how many you get from a run? 35, about 35 badges. So you do the math, it's a lot, okay? And so obviously, I'm going to show you guys the best way to do this as painlessly as possible. And so obviously, you want to have different characters going towards different rewards. And each time, the first time walking dungeon you do on each character, each time there's an event, is going to give you a special little item. And this special little item, you can turn it in at the time walking vendor for 500 time walking badges. And so what we're going to be looking at is what are the rewards. Now also, not only do you get stupid little pets that don't matter and also mounts that really don't matter either, but also you can get new gear for your alts. Now this gear is $675 and you can buy all of the gear that you need as long as you do one time walking dungeon, okay? Because the gear is very, very cheap. And so I'm going to show you guys how to get the gear and pretty much how useful this can be for someone with a bunch of shitty alts just like myself. Not saying that $675 gear is good or anything like that. But anyway, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to do time walking events. So you have to do 5 for the weekly quest or the the time walking event quest, and I'm going to be doing one of them on my warrior, and he's going to be working towards the Wrath of the Lich King mount. I'm going to be doing another one on my hunter, who's going to be working towards the Burning Crusade mount, and I'm going to be doing them on my lower level characters, not my higher level characters, but like my level 60 characters, and these are right there. So look at that, 5,000. Will of Northrend is another 1,500 or like that. Yeah, 1,500. Hourglass of Eternity is 2,000. So obviously we're looking at, let's see, 2,500 is 8,500 that you need to get for Wrath of the Lich King, and another 5,000 plus another 20,000, so 6,250, and so that's about 14,000, something like that. And so obviously you're going to be doing this for a long time, and so you want to make sure that you're as optimized as possible. And you can see there's a lot of different slots that you can fill. Now you can also get like fishing treasures and heirloom things and everything like that, but I'm going to just assume that you're probably not watching a video for this. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go do it on my shittiest character, Thugonomics, which apparently is he needs to get some welfare because that's some real Thugonomics, and he has literally no gear. Like, he's just the worst character that I have. And so I figured I'd do one dungeon on him. I'll show you guys my item level and how much it goes up just from doing this one dungeon, doing this one thing just to get these time warp badges. And so I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff here, and you guys will see how much my item level is going to go up just from doing this. And so anyway, guys, really what you want to do is, so I've got my warrior getting badges for the Wrath of the Lich King mount. I've got my hunter getting badges for the Burning Crusade mount, and then I've also got my other alts like my druid and my DK and probably my mage here after this is going to be getting badges for the other different events. And so obviously the characters that you're really going to complete every single time all the way through, you want to have them be working towards the mount because they're going to be the closest ones to get it. Now it's going to take, if you only do the event plus the 6 or the 5 different dungeons that you have to do, you're going to get about 650 give or take badges each time. And so that's going to take you about 7 to 8 time walking events in order to get the mounts without beating your head against the wall, doing it over and over and over, which is what I recommend. And so what you want to do is you want to pre-plan ahead of time, like what character is going to be getting what reward, and so you can know, okay, I want to do a couple extra on this one so I can make sure for the next time walking event that I'll be able to go over the threshold for the next 500 and I'll be able to get it after then. And so that's really what I recommend for you guys to do. So this is a really good way. I went up like 15, no, it was like 10 or 20 item levels or something like that just by buying this stuff, by doing the Nexus, okay? By doing the Nexus, I get 20 item levels. And so guys, y'all need to be in on this right now. I mean, obviously 675 gear is not the best, but it is if you just hit level 100, and it's super easy to get. The Burning Crusade event is going to add weapons too. That's what I read on MMO Champion. And so these vendors also, by the way, are only available during the event. Unfortunately, I asked the Warcraft devs, no response, big surprise. But I asked them, and they didn't really give me, no, I didn't ask them, but they didn't tell me anything. But I also went on Wildhead, and that's what people said, they're only available, and I checked for the Burning Crusade one, and it wasn't there either. And so that's really what I recommend for you guys to do, is get one character to be getting the, you know, like each reward is going to be working towards with each different character, and try to have, obviously, the characters that are working towards rewards not needing the gear, and so then you can have your low level characters working towards the rewards that you're obviously not going to need the gear from them because they're already low level. And so anyway, guys, I wanted to bring this to your attention, let you know how to best optimize this and get those rewards out of the way as quickly as possible, because it's ridiculous how long it's going to take. And hopefully this helped you, and hopefully this helped you maybe gear up some of your shitty alts, or, you know, if nothing else, work towards a couple of pretty cool mounts. At least the Wrath of the Lich King one's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.